Hello everyone, welcome back to another Life is Strange 3 video. You guys have been enjoying it, so I've been coming up with more theories, and I've been also, what am I saying? I just basically been thinking more theories, that's pretty much it. And something that I thought of that would be pretty interesting was the location. So basically, location is basically important in a video game because obviously it's the location. There's nothing, that's pretty much all you have to say about the location, but yeah. Anyways, with Life is Strange, it basically took place in the States, so it hasn't really explored outside of other countries yet. So that's something that I thought would be interesting to talk about, where it could possibly be taking place. Obviously, we don't have the exact answers, but I just wanted to give my thoughts and opinions on this. So I was thinking, actually, let me first talk about where we previously located in the previous games. So Life is Strange 1 was obviously something obvious, I guess you can say. It was in Oregon. So basically, in case you guys don't know, the town was called Arcadia Bay, obviously, and the whole game took place in the whole town basically, which is pretty interesting just because of the fact that, just because they made their own town. And usually when creating video games, you want to have a unique, like, what's the word? I'm sorry, I'm just blanking out. A unique town so you can drive people's attention. Obviously, Arcadia Bay, by the way it looks, it was like a small town. So it was pretty interesting to see like a small town and like what they're like. And the characters were definitely really likable and people enjoyed Arcadia Bay. It was a good name of a town basically, and it took place throughout the whole basically season, and it obviously had a determination. It had a choice whether or not you want to basically destroy it or save it, but you have to sacrifice Chloe and as well. So that's what I found pretty interesting about Arcadia Bay. It was basically like one of the bigger choices in the end game. Life is Strange 2 is very different though. So basically, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think Life is Strange 2 was in Oregon as well, I believe, but it's kind of weird because I don't remember exactly, and I was trying to look it up and there wasn't really answers on Google. I have to actually like play the episodes, which I should have done. But yeah, anyways, I think it took place in Oregon. I'll draw a map on the screen so you guys can see where the story took place. It's a little bit weird with this game, but because since 2 was a traveling game, they basically traveled to Mexico. So Mexico was really like the goal of the game. And Life is Strange 1 was saving Arcadia Bay. Life is Strange 2 going to Mexico. So you can definitely tell that a town or country is definitely a big part to the game, obviously, whether it be saving the town or going to a destination. So I'm wondering if the third game could possibly revolve around maybe saving another town. It would technically be copying Life is Strange 1, or they can do something with Life is Strange 2 where the towns or country is not really in danger, they just need to get to the destination, which I don't think they'll do. So something that I was thinking about was that since Life is Strange 2 really took a risk of getting to Mexico, Mexico is pretty interesting as well, just because it's something different from what they've done, and it's pretty cool to see, like, new environments. So basically I want to talk about if Life is Strange 3 could take place in a country, for example, because don't get me wrong, I love the States and all. I think it's pretty cool just to see locations that are familiar to me, but the issue is I kind of want to see more variety in terms of Life is Strange 3. That's just me. Maybe they're going to take it place in the States again, who knows, but they're obviously going to make fictional towns, obviously, so that's nothing really new. But it could be possible that maybe we could be going to London, or maybe, I'm trying to think of other countries, but it would be definitely really interesting to see of Life is Strange 3 taking place in different countries, just to make the story more interesting and to learn more about the different environments. I know I'm like going through a long list, but basically I'm gonna show you right now in the video. There's all these countries, or these states, these countries. But yeah, everything I'm scrolling is all countries. I basically did this on purpose because literally there's not a right or wrong answer to like what Life is Strange 3 is gonna be, where it's gonna take place. Like, we can't predict this shit. Basically, I'm just talking to you about my opinion. So yeah, I would love for it to take place in London, for example. I know Watch Dogs 3, or the spin-off Watch Dogs game, took that inspiration. Now, I'm not saying that they basically, my point of this is that I think they should experiment with new locations, because I think Life is Strange 1 did a perfect job of them doing Arcadia Bay, but the issue with Life is Strange 2 is they try to, like, they try to increase, like, the multiverse, I guess you can say, of Life is Strange 2 and, like, what's in the world, basically. That's what they were trying to do with the traveling game, for you meeting new people. The issue really was character development. There was no one you really... Pretty much every episode, you basically moved on from the other character. I know there's some exceptions with certain characters, but in that, every character felt forgettable in some ways. And I kind of wish they had more of, like, a partner sequence, or, like, a squad. Whether or not you decide to have a certain relationship with them, but I'm guessing that was a little bit too hard for Dontnod to incorporate, which I don't know how that would be. They could have just cut some stuff, but anyways, back to my video. But basically, Life is Strange 1 did a perfect job of doing Arcadia Bay, and I think Life is Strange 3 should take some inspiration with that. Maybe we could save a whole country somehow or something. But I think they should definitely do something new, and with the new environment as well, just because of the fact that I really want Life is Strange 3 to do well. Like, I will admit, I'm not the biggest fan of 2, but I still like the franchise a lot, and it does have potential for a third game. I'm still gonna buy it either way, but they just need to do some new stuff, and they kind of need to copy the structure of the first game. Not entirely, but they just need to copy the structure of the first game. That's just overall my opinion about that. But I would like to know where do you guys want Life is Strange 3 to be located? It could literally be located in, like, Chicago, Florida or something, I don't know. But with Life is Strange 3, I think definitely they should do something new with, like, putting Life is Strange 3 in a new country. That's just overall my opinion. I don't know if they're going to actually do that, just because of the fact that I'm not sure what their target audience is. I'm pretty sure their target audience is pretty much everyone around the world. I just don't remember anyone. Actually, never mind. I do know some people outside of the US that likes Life is Strange. But yeah, sorry if I ramble on, like, same things. I feel like I did, so I'm very sorry about that. But it's hard to make, like, I don't want to, like, say, like, oh, this country for sure, just because of the fact that, no, there isn't a right or wrong answer. We just don't know. It could literally just take place in the States again. But yeah, that's basically my opinion about Life is Strange 3, about the location, and talking about the first and second game's location, especially with 2, because that was more of a traveling game. I would like to know you guys' opinion on this, just because of the fact that it's a little bit of a weird discussion. I know I don't know if anyone will enjoy this, so I just really want to hear you guys' opinion down below. Be sure to leave a like, share, subscribe, it really helps the channel a lot. And yeah, where do you guys want Life is Strange 3 to be located? I would love London, because I have a friend who's from London and it looks pretty sweet. But yeah, that's overall just my opinion. I hope we get a hint. I'm assuming when the Life is Strange 3 reveal is going to be shown, we'll obviously know where it takes place. Like I said, it's most likely going to be the States again, but I'm hoping Deck 9 Games or Dontnod, whoever's making the third installment, would definitely make a game in, like, a new area. Obviously they are going to make it in a new area, but I really want a new area that wasn't really shown before in the first or second game. That's just my opinion, so I'd love to hear your guys' opinion down in the comment section below. And yeah, be sure to subscribe. Oh wait, I already said that. But yeah, I'm gonna go, so I'll see you guys later in the next video. Goodbye.